Hi, how are you? Did you know about this? This is the cutout shape that you get whenever you become a club member, okay? You also, let me see, I gotta flip it the right way, make sure I have it the right way. So it fits perfectly. This is a reusable chockable chip, okay? Now, for club members, it comes free with your club transfer, okay? And designers also get it if they place an order during the current month or during the month before on the website through their designer office. So you don't just have to be a club member to get it, which is awesome. Let me see if I can set up my thing. Not any post. My gosh. Okay. I'm like so brain dead today. It has been the longest week ever. And what's today? I don't even know. It's Tuesday. It's only Tuesday. And I don't know. I'm not sure how I got here. I worked really late last night, and then I got up really early this morning for an early meeting, and I'm just like dead tired. So I apologize for not being here yesterday, but I'm here now. This is Papaya, and if you haven't seen, this is the club transfer. Hi Karen. Hey Lisa, welcome. Hi Sandra and Brooke. Hi Steph. All right, so we're gonna get going. I've got this super cute cutout to show y'all tonight. I am gonna spray this with a little bit of water. I love your first message to me, Brooke. That's hilarious. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and paint this and show you how easy it is to paint these cutouts. I love it. They paint really nicely. Surprisingly, I was not expecting a chalkboard to paint this good because this is basically just white chalkboard. Hi Alma. Hey Denise, welcome. So you can comment the word August on this post. Let me put this in the comments real quick. Oh my gosh, y'all, I swear to you. I copied it like before I started my live, and then I copied something else, so now it's not. No, you're good. I think it's hilarious, so it's perfectly good. Hi Shirley, how are you? Welcome. All right, so I'm painting this with Papaya. I am going on a little bit thicker this time. You could do multiple layers and do it thinner, but I'm going a little bit, I'm gonna try and do it a little thicker. And maybe even like kind of sort of texturize it a little bit. Yes, I am showing you the club. I sure am. Hi Tammy, how are you? So by the way, I've been working on updating my Etsy page because I wasn't using my Etsy for a long time. And then I sort of got into this shirt thing. Okay, so basically you can order a shirt. I have some designs, and I thought, you know, I would like to reopen my Etsy store. And so I listed my shirts. In fact, this is one of them. Y'all Need Jesus. Isn't that cute? Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. My thing is just commenting whatever. It's fine. I don't know what's happening right now. Honestly, my thing is just losing its mind here. I don't know. Anyways, someday I'll get my stuff together, but probably not today. Don't use that link that was on there. It was wrong, but that's okay. I'll fix it. Anywho, so that's Papaya. Y'all, I'm telling you, I'm like completely not with it today, and I apologize for that, but I'm here. So that's something, right? I'm doing okay. Very tired. I've had a long week already, and it's literally Monday, so hopefully it'll go easier the rest of the week. Anyways, so I wanted to come on and show y'all the club for this month. We can talk about all the promos. By the way, did y'all know that, I don't know if you got an email today also, but there are a ton of transfers on sale right now, okay? If you comment the word August, you will get the link to go check out the specials for this month. Oh my goodness. There are so many of them. I'm like flabbergasted. I saw it this morning, and there are some retired ones that are in there, some really popular retired ones too, like that tree one that says something about little seeds. From little seeds, trees grow, or something like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I am loving the transfers. I went on there, and plus you got to get nominee, okay? The new color of the month. It's it's gold, and it is not a shimmer, okay? It's actually a regular paste, like a matte paste. So it's paintable, and it's the first like glitter-ish color that's not a shimmer, okay? So it's so pretty. I can't wait to get mine. I don't have it yet, but I've seen it. I've seen pictures of it. I've seen people using it already, and it's gorgeous. So yeah, it is Tuesday. Thank you for that, Karen. It's been a long week. Feels like it's, I don't know, like the week's already gone by because I've done a lot. Anyways, so I decided to open up my Etsy page again. I put my t-shirts out there, okay, all the t-shirt designs that I had. And then I thought, you know what, maybe I need to list my cutouts over there too. So I've got a lot of them over there already, and I've been working on that like every waking moment. Oh God, I can't do Monday again either. Please don't. No. I don't want to. I'm sorry. Anyway, it does feel like a Monday though, like Groundhog Monday. Ugh. Anyways. So yeah, I went ahead and I started posting cutouts on my Etsy. So whenever you comment the keyword, it will take you to Etsy. If you click on the link for the club cutouts, and you are welcome to shop there. All the shipping is free. So that's pretty cool. And I have tons of stuff out there already. Plus, I got some new stuff today posted up there. Some new fall files that I got. These new cutouts that I got for fall are so cute. They're all like Hello Pumpkin themed. Like there's a door hanger. There's the parts to make yourself a porch leaner. There's a tier tray set. Y'all, you got to go check it out, okay? And help me out, because every single time that anybody purchases something on my Etsy, then it helps me to be more popular to the rest of the world, okay? So it'll boost my thing up. Plus, I don't have hardly any sales on there because I never really used it before. So this is the little thing that we're doing tonight, okay? This is a window box, and I'm pretty sure that you guys are gonna love this, okay? So make sure that you hang out with me for just a little while, and we'll make a window box. So, by the way, if you're not aware, Club Couture is what we're, the design that we're doing tonight. And y'all, it's so cute. I'm obsessed, okay? You're gonna see it a bunch of times for me this month because I love this transfer so much, okay? Plus, as a club member, you get a free cutout with your club transfer now from Chalk, okay? So anyway, Club is a subscription that you get every single month once you sign up for it. It's $21.99 plus tax for US. It's a little bit more than that for Canada, but you can get it in Canada as well. So I'm using this brown color, and I have my little thing. I don't want it to be this dark, okay? So I'm gonna try and pat that off so that it's more like a stain, okay? So I think I need more water here. Let's, getting paint on my floor in here, but that's okay, I don't care. It's fine. It's carpet. I'm sure someday I'm gonna rip this carpet out of this room because it's gonna be horrible. Anyway, it'll have glue in it and paint and who knows what else, so it's fine. Anywho, $21.99 plus tax a month, and you get the exclusive club transfer that you can't just buy on my website, okay? You can only get it through Club or being a designer. And you also get 3 paste packets, plus your first month, after you sign up, you get a free squeegee, a mini squeegee with your first one, okay? And then after a year, you get the color of the month squeegee, which is this one this year, okay? So if you've been with us for a year now, you will end up with a pink squeegee like that. If you haven't already gotten it, you should be getting it soon. If you, I don't know, I think they were mailing them out in July. So if you had your anniversary already, over 1 year or more, then you should have gotten one in the mail in July. I think that they actually went out to club members. Pretty sure. Anywho, so you get that after your year anniversary, which is awesome. Plus, I do deals for my club members. Like, I put the colors of the month on sale. So this month, let me see if I can pick up all 3 of these without dropping them. Hi, Gwen. These are the colors of the month: papaya, pesto, and currant jam. Okay, I put those on sale. Not only the paste, but also the ink if we have that color of ink. Okay, which this month we have all three. They go on sale to my club members, very highly discounted. Okay, for the whole month. So my club members can get them on sale from me, and I mail them directly. Okay, so those come from me. And it's just appreciation for my club members. I literally don't make a penny off of them. But I want to show my club members how much I appreciate them. So that I love to do. I also do a discount for my club members on my inventory sales. So everything that you buy whenever I do a live sale, you get a discount on. Okay. So that's pretty awesome, right? Plus, every single month, pretty much, Chalk does awesome deals for club members, like add free transfers to their orders, free shipping. On orders, you also get a discounted rate the first purchase of the month. So I think it's $5.99 shipping the first order that you place in the month, and then every day after that you place an order, it's $8.99 flat rate. But that's awesome because some of the stuff that Chalk ships is so heavy, y'all. I mean, it costs way more than that to ship it. So that is amazing that they've kept prices relatively low, okay? Being someone that ships stuff all the time, I know it's so expensive to ship things. So I think it's incredible that they're offering that. And I don't know if y'all realize this, but for designers this month, they are testing out flat rate shipping for us. We never had it before. Okay, we've been paying expensive shipping, and I'm talking expensive. Okay, if you have a large order with a bunch of heavy stuff in it and you're a designer, you've been paying a lot of money. And so they're testing out doing the same flat rate for us, which is so cool. So that's awesome. Anyways, yeah, club members are the best, and everyone at Chalk loves club. Loves our club members. Seriously, you guys are the best. So if you're not my club member yet and you want to sign up, you can sign up by commenting the word August. You can get the link to find out more on all the stuff I'm talking about tonight too, just by commenting August. So other than that, y'all, you have to go check out that deal, okay? Whenever all of the sales under specials, I was blown away this morning whenever I went on there and I saw how much stuff was on sale today. Seriously. Also, one of the paste colors I'm going to be using tonight is going to be going away. It is over in the last chance and it's on sale. So we'll talk about that a little bit more once we get to that part of this project. But I also wanted to just run down a few of the little things. Like if you decide that you want to become a designer and either do what I'm doing and sell product, or just get the discount for yourself, y'all. You get a 40% discount being a designer on all Chalk Couture products. So instead of paying retail price, you pay that 40% off, and you do not have to sell anything. Color of the month is called Nominee. It is gold, and it is not a shimmer. It is a matte color, so you can actually paint with it. I don't have it yet, unfortunately. I did order it this morning, so I will have some hopefully very soon. Shipping, of course, has always been super fast, so I expect to have it. I would like to say, I would love to have it by the end of the week so that I could show y'all. But it's called Nominee, and you can get that color of the month whenever you spend $75 on my website, on the Chalk Couture website, and you can add it to your cart. So it's $16.99 or $16 plus tax and shipping, just like every other paste jar, but you can only get it once you have that $75 threshold in your cart. So I think this looks pretty good. I'm not going to do a second layer or anything. I like this like kind of splotchy, that's sort of the vibe that I was going for, so that's perfect. But anywho, yeah, so as a designer, you get 40% off of every single Chalk Couture product. So that means whenever stuff goes on sale, you also get a discounted price from that too. Plus, if you do decide that you want to sell products, you can absolutely do that. You don't have to sign up and decide right away. In fact, that's how I started. I literally just was like, I want to save money on these products because I love them and I want to craft all the time and all that stuff, right? And then I was a club member, I think, for like a month. Or I was a club member for a month. And then I decided I want to get a discount because I'm tired of paying retail after I spent several $100s on stuff. And I think I got my kit and I was like, you know what? Let me just do a live. So I set up a Facebook page, a business page, and I did a live unboxing my box that I got, right? And I didn't tell anybody really. Chris and his sister were the only ones really watching me. And then I just kept going live. And I went live for 180 days in a row. That first year, I went live every single day, which you can go back and look at my old videos, y'all. It's a big change from today. But same concept, right? Always trying to craft stuff that's fun and exciting and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, yeah, you don't have to sell anything if you want to become a designer just to get the discount. You absolutely can. There's no pressure. And I would love to have you. So even if you're currently a club member or whatever, you can automatically switch over. You still get the club transfer. Y'all, this is so cool. Look. Oh, God. It's layered. So, once we glue it together, you'll see but I really love this thing. Okay, and it has this little box that goes on the front of it. Y'all are going to love it. Okay, so here is my cutout. Okay, I did sand it just a tiny bit. Okay, to be a designer, it is, so you can actually sign up and you have two options whenever you first sign up. You can buy the kit, which is $99 a month, or $99. Okay, it comes with I don't know, it's like $300 worth of stuff in it. Okay, you get, and every so often they change it, what comes in the kit. So sometimes it'll be an ink related kit. Sometimes they change out the surfaces. They do all kinds of cool stuff. Okay, plus whenever there's a launch coming up, you get the launch transfers in there. And a lot of other designers and people don't even have those transfers yet because they haven't been released, but they're in the new kits. So that's awesome. But you can do that. It's $99. Or if you've already been a customer for a while and you have all that stuff and you don't want to buy the kit because you don't need all that, right? You can do $9.99 and not get anything. You don't get anything mailed to you at all, okay? So remember that whenever you do the $99 kit, you get the club transfer for the current month, okay, with your box. Now, if you do the $9.99, you do not get the current club transfer. So that's the only downfall. And what I usually recommend is if you really like the club transfer, go ahead and go sign up for clubs first so that you get that club transfer and pay the $21.99. And then just sign up as a designer after that. So wait till the next day and sign up as a designer, and you'll still get your club transfer in the mail, and your club membership will automatically switch over to a designer. Okay, so there's nothing that you have to do. You don't have to fill out any paper or anything like that. I just dropped my moss that I was gonna use. So let me see if I can reach it with my foot. Thank you, isn't it cute? It's in my shop on my Etsy. Yeah, y'all do need Jesus. Everyone does, don't they? Anywho, so yeah, you can sign up for club, and then it'll automatically, once you sign up as a designer, it'll switch you over. And then that first month, you don't pay anything, okay? And then after that, on your first full month, you pay $19.99 plus tax a month. So I think mine is $21 a month or something like that. And that covers, you get your club transfer, okay? And you also get a website that you can either use or not use. And they call it a designer access fee, okay? So basically it's just access to the products. So that's the rest of that fee, right? And then you get, so as you see, I have the cutout for this month, okay? You don't just get that with your club transfer as a designer. You have to place an order in the month before. Okay, so if I hadn't have placed an order last month, I would have gotten my club transfer, but I would not have the cutout, okay? Now that's important because you have any dollar value too. Okay, you don't. It doesn't have to be a certain dollar amount for you to get this cut out. So this is peach cobbler. It's kind of hard to see with the light, but let me see. Oh my gosh, it's all stuck on the lid. That's peach cobbler. We're gonna use that on the pumpkin on the top of it. Okay, and then I have, let's see, pesto right here. We're gonna use that for our leaves and stuff, so I gotta be careful up there. Hi Jocelyn, how are you, love? Anywho, so yeah, you get the cutouts, you get the website, all that stuff, but you don't have to do anything with it, okay? If you come across a time that, you know, somebody wants to buy something from you, you can send them to your website, or you can not do that either if you want to. It's totally up to you. You don't have to sell anything is my point though. Okay, I know a lot of people feel pressured to sell, but you literally are not. You would be what they call a hobbyist, which means that you're in it for the hobby, okay? And seriously, hobbyists are like the lifeblood of chalk, because I mean, we have more hobbyists than we do people that do the business like me. And those are our real creators, like the real, like, ones that are, I mean, way more creative than I am, that's for sure. But they are, you know, the most important of all the designers, in my opinion. Anywho, so yeah, you don't have to sell anything. You can sign up, and it's so cheap. And like, if you're a current club member, you can wait until your club, until you get charged for your club, which by the way is on the 5th of every single month. You get charged, and so then after that they start shipping. So like, I don't know, I think they start on like the 9th. Start sending them out, so you should receive it like pretty quickly, by like the 20th is what they say. Okay, so if you haven't gotten your club transfer by the 20th and you're my club member, I need you to reach out to me and let me know, because I can submit a thing for you to make sure that you get it. Okay, because sometimes they get lost in the mail. You just don't know. The mail is fickle. But they will send you another one, so just make sure that you let your designer know, whether it's me or whoever your designer is. Just send them a text or whatever, or a message on Facebook, or give them a call and let them know, hey, my club transfer is not here. Okay, hi Anita, how are you, love? All right, I need to hurry. Okay, so anywho, yeah, that's all about being a designer. And I mean, it's literally so easy to sign up and be a hobbyist and save money on products. I actually have, I don't know, I probably have like 20, 25 ladies that have joined with me, and all of them are hobbyists, and that's fine. So there's my little pumpkin, y'all. This is about 1/8 of an inch thick. Okay, it's just like all the other chalk shapes that they've been coming out with that are reusable. So this one is, and as you can see, I probably didn't wax it well enough down here. I should have probably waxed it a little bit better, but that's okay. It's kind of, I'm all right with it. I think it looks pretty good. So now let's move on to the rest of the cutouts. So I did go ahead and wax these as well. And I'm going to start at the bottom since I've already got paste down here. I need to not make a huge mess all over everything that I have going on here. So I'm going to try my absolute very best to not make a huge mess, but we'll see. Yes, it is the August Club, and I'm really excited about this one. I love fall decor, y'all. I've already been like making fall stuff. My craft box for this month is fall stuff, which I'll show you here in just a little bit. But yeah, I love it. This one is my favorite in a long time. So I don't know why it keeps on sending that one. I messed up, I think, with my links. Oh. That one's, it's not this one. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening why it is. Okay, maybe it's that. Okay, it'll stop responding to you until I fix it at least. All right, now I'm going to use this Cadet. And we're also going to use Shimmer Harvest. Okay, I love this color. I think it's such a great color for gold. So we'll use the blue for, let me see how I want to do this. I think we're going to use Cadet for the bottom part of the ribbon. And then we'll use the gold at the top. How about that? So let me see. My Cadet is like ancient, apparently. I didn't realize that I was running that low, but it's pretty much empty. All right. Now we're not using the whole transfer tonight. We'll use the, I promise you we will, throughout the month, because we're gonna see this a couple more times at least. But yeah, so there's also a new Try Me kit, okay? And I don't know if y'all know this or not, but whenever you go to my website and you look at what they call the Try Me kit, it's a whole kit, like an entire project, that is usually, I think it's 20-25% off of retail. Hi Paula, how are you, love? Welcome. 20 or 25% off this month. Oh my gosh, y'all. They're switching it up all the time, and I love that. But this month, there's two, apparently. The first one is Love and Butter. If y'all haven't seen that transfer, it's so cute. I did a live with it a little while back. But it says, like, the secret ingredient is love, and then at the bottom it says, and butter. So it's that and that double-sided pedestal frame. That one it's got like a brown frame on it, and then it's got the chalkboard. But it's double-sided, so that's neat. So an A-size transfer, you get a couple of paste packets. Let me see. I think you get 2 paste packets, a mini squeegee, a whole surface that's reusable, and a transfer. And it's, how much is it? Let me see. $24, okay? And that's super low for that. I mean, I think that surface alone is probably that much normally. So think about that. Whenever you look at the Try Me kits, just know that they're always discounted from retail. Okay. I made a little bit of a mess in the gold with the blue because I smeared it, but that's okay. And I need to throw away this Cadet apparently because it is very dry. That's okay. Maybe we'll add some water to it and stir it up. Hi Marie, how are you? Welcome. Yeah. Oh, did they? Yes. This is one of them. Isn't it cute? Y'all need Jesus. I love it. That's funny. Hey Marcia, how are you, love? Welcome. Thanks for joining me. So, I hope that your shirts worked out good for you, Anita. I ordered 3 of them myself to see like the fit and all that stuff and see how the designs end up looking. And I'm obsessed. Thank you. You can comment August and get this shirt if you like. It's on my Etsy shop. Let's see. So this is Current Jam. It's one of the other colors of the month. So this month we have Pesto, Papaya, and Current Jam, which I never use this color that much, and I don't know why. I don't use it enough, but it is one of my solid favorites in both paste and ink. Okay. So I washed all of my squeegees earlier, and apparently I did not wash this one very well. So, don't mind me. There's a little bit of paste on there. Alright. Now, and what I've started doing, and this is so bad, but I don't wash my squeegees every night, but I did actually take them all into the kitchen the other night, but I did not have the energy in me to wash all of them at that one time, and so I put them in a Tupperware container on my counter full of water and just let them soak. And that worked awesome because then I could just rinse them off. Y'all, that looks so pretty with the white background. It's kind of hard to see, but my light is so bright and I don't get it. I'm not sure why it's like blindingly bright, but I don't know. Anywho, so we're gonna use that one more time here, and then we'll be ready to put this whole thing together. Excuse me. And if you didn't know, I am releasing a craft box this month again, okay? And I stick around because I'm gonna show it to you. There's like a hair in there. I don't know what is happening around here, but this is not good. All right. Well, I thought I got it and then I didn't, so. There, okay. Trying real hard. Good, I'm glad. Yeah, I got 2 other ones too, and I really love them. I gotta get some more. And I have some men's ones out there too, and so I need to get some more men's designs, but it's so hard to find like men's shirts that they'll actually wear, you know? Now, Chris is easy because he'll wear pretty much whatever. If I buy it for him, he'll wear it, but I have struggled to find men's designs, and like Chris has this one shirt and it's funny. It says, I like big butts and taco trucks. And I'm telling you what, every single time that he wears that shirt, every time he gets stopped by people. Oh my God, I love that shirt. And so of course I had to put that one out there because why not, right? But I have like, I don't know, 3 or 4 men's shirts and that's it. So I need some ideas on what men like to wear because I have no clue. I don't know. Okay, this looks perfect. All right, there we go. The county fair, okay. I'm gonna put this right over here. I need to move those down. All right, and I'm gonna just spray this with water. I just have plain water, just so it doesn't dry on the transfer, make it harder for me to wash it whenever I go to wash it later. But those new transfers are awesome to wash. They're so easy. And they're so great. I love them. Right. So, I don't know. And like, there's one that said like, with the body, or yeah, with the body like this, who needs hair? Because Chris is bald, right? Of course I had to put that one out there, right? And my dad has always joked, because my dad's been bald my whole life. Before I was born, actually, he's been bald. My dad used to always tell people, this isn't a bald head, this is a solar panel for a sex machine, is what my dad used to say. He's so goofy. But yeah, so like, my dad always jokes about having a bald head, and so I saw that shirt, and I'm like, oh my God. But my dad would never wear a shirt like that. That's where I struggle, because I think about like, what my dad will wear, and he's not gonna wear that. So I don't know. All right, so we're gonna begin with this window box thing, okay? And we are going to, well, okay, so does he ever have any, my dad's probably different than other dads, but, or husbands or whatever, but does he ever joke about like his bald head and the different things? I mean, my dad has so many little one-liners that I'm like, Dad, really? And now Chris has started taking my dad's stuff that he says, like, my favorite kind of beer is free or yours. Basically, he'll drink any beer. He doesn't care what it is if it's free. Yeah. And so every time if somebody asks Chris what kind of beer he likes, he'll say that. And I'm like, oh my God. My eyes just roll because they're adorable. They're like the cutest 2 best friends I've ever did see. And I love that because my dad needed a little bestie. Oh, shoot. Trying to hold this thing is a little bit of a struggle, y'all. Okay. So I'm trying to just put a little bit of glue on every little thing on there, okay? Now I use this tacky glue because it dries clear, and I know I was gonna make a mess because I'm messy, okay? And I did, but that's okay because it'll dry clear and that'll be fine. All right, now we're gonna put it on, and this thing is just slightly smaller and thinner than the one behind it. Okay, so it kind of makes a little bit of a staggered effect, which is cool. Don't mind the little glue spots, but there's my first part of that. Okay, so let that simmer for a second. And let me see. Yeah, I mean, Chris would probably wear that shirt, maybe. Now, I did get, Chris likes shirts like that, though. He wears that Taco Trucks one literally all the time. But he has another one that I got him, like, right before, I guess it was for his birthday I got it for him. But it says, something about, like, being his wife's arm candy. Like, it says, like, well, I didn't know that it would be this easy to be my wife's arm candy, but here I am out here killing it, or something like that. So when we had that party at our house, he wore that shirt, and he loved it. He loves the attention that people give him whenever he wears funny shirts, I think. All right, so I stuck this first one, I did glue it, okay? I stuck that one in here, and it's just got little slots. Let me show you from the back, okay? 2 little slots that it sticks into. I put a little bit of glue along this edge and a little bit on the slots, okay? So that it would hold it really nicely, but these slots fit perfectly. My dad has said the same thing, actually. Especially, I used to bleach my hair, and my dad was like, oh, your hair is gonna fall out. Okay, so I'm gonna do the same thing here. I'm gonna just run a little bit of glue. And it's important, okay, that you put this piece on first. Let me just make sure that I'm right. Yeah, okay. Put this one on first. Oops. I shouldn't have done it on, I don't know why I did it on the front of these things, because that doesn't matter, but we're going to put that one on first, and then we can put our little things in, okay? So this one's going to be a little tricky. Tricky, but it'll be fine. So trying to see exactly where this glue needs to go, but I think what I'm going to do is go sideways, and just inside the slots is all you need, okay? But it does hold pretty good. So, and then I'm just going to stick that right there. Again, you can see there's like a little slot cut out in the bottom, so it's pretty easy to tell exactly how this thing's going to go together. Maybe if you can put it in there straight, that'd be good. Here, let me see if that helps. Okay, there we go. I'm about to say, I put this together earlier, so I know it fits together. I tested it because I resized it, and so I had to make sure that my slots were the right size. So I know it does fit. It just, it's a little like a puzzle, but you shouldn't have to force it. So be gentle, because these little, y'all, this is only 1/8 of an inch wood, okay? It's not like gonna be strong enough to hold up against your abuse or my abuse. All right, so here we go. It should go in as easy as that did. I don't know why the other one was, I was struggling. Maybe because it was the first one. I don't know. But here's our little window box. Look how cute that is. And it stands up too if you want it to stand up on a surface, okay? Now, I'm gonna let that glue do its thing, okay? This tacky glue is pretty good. It's pretty darn strong, and really impressive, actually, how strong it is. But this is what I'm thinking. So we have our little cutout that we already did, right? And then we have our words. And I'm thinking that I want it to be like that. And, you know, let me see. I'm gonna just... So because my paste was a little bit dry, it's kind of giving me a little bit of a looking to see where my, I don't know what I did with my distressing case stuff. Oh wait, here it is, look. I don't need to use paint or else I'm gonna make a mess, but this is that dark antiquing gel or whatever it is. I'm just going to, I sanded it just a little to see if I could knock off some of that. But I'm gonna dirty it up because it is a county fair, right? And there's dirt and animals and like, who knows? I feel like it's not, this ribbon has seen some stuff, okay? So we're gonna just make it a little imperfect, all right? And I mean, we could even do that actually with these too, because this bright white is a little bright for my taste. So let's just do the same thing down here. Isn't it great, Jocelyn? I'm glad you like this. I've had this, I bought this, the file for this so long ago, so long. And yeah, it's not clean at all. You're right, Anita. Good, clean fun is the only clean that you're gonna have at the county fair. I got this file forever ago. I mean, probably like whenever I first started using my laser. And I never really knew what to do with it. And I was kind of always feeling kind of lost about it. Like, what am I supposed to do with this? Plus, it was big. Like, the original file was like 18 inches long. And that's beautiful. I love it, right? But I couldn't be cutting that on the tiny little Glowforge that I had. It was like, it would take me 10 days to do that. Not that long. But, you know, I just couldn't bring myself to mass produce that thing. So now that I have a better laser, I feel like it's easier for me to justify, especially if I could resize it, right? Okay, so that's much better. I like that. So I just put just a little bit of distressing stuff on here, and that makes all the world of difference. Okay, so I have my hot glue gun already ready, and I need to just like figure myself out here. So I don't want to cover up too much of this window thing. So I'm gonna probably put it right here. And I'm thinking I can just go, I don't wanna put glue on the back of this because I've found in the past when I do that, I never can judge exactly where my item is gonna be sitting. And I end up with a ton of glue on the back of whatever it is that I'm making, and it's not even connecting with whatever the surface is, so. All right, now, bring that right here. I don't want to go too far because I want this to sit flat on a surface, okay? So you could also add a little hanger on the back of this thing if you wanted to and hang it on the wall. But the cutout simply is just the cutout, okay? It does come with the club stuff so that you can do the same project that I'm doing. Plus, if you're a club member, you already get this pumpkin cutout. But there's that part, okay? Now, I had to do a little bit of trying. Oh, darn it. I forgot about my ribbon here. Okay, one last thing. Now, I'm gonna put our dirty little ribbon on there. Glue that right on. And now you are a county fair winner, okay? So I think this is perfect for a little farmhouse look. And anyway, I had to figure out exactly how I was gonna style this thing because who knows what to do. Not me, and I don't know if I have embellishments or whatever that are gonna work for this, but I do have tons and tons of moss. So this is from Dollar Tree. Oh, there's a stick in there. And once again, I'm going to make a huge mess with moss at my desk, and then I'm going to have moss everywhere, and I'll be complaining about it. So if you're a regular viewer, be ready for that. So I'm going to just take this and I'm going to stuff it in this little thing. And I'm going to let some of it kind of come out. Now, I could stop here, and I may just very well do that, okay? Especially if my next idea doesn't pan all the way out. Because this thing is a very small little thing, okay? It doesn't probably need anything else. But, you know me, I gotta be a little bit extra. And I might not do this even, okay? But these little pumpkins I got from Hobby Lobby in the section, like the floral area. Now, I don't know if I'm going to actually end up gluing this in here or not, because I think it looks pretty good with the moss only. And now I could add a little bit more, or I could, like, I think I might just leave it. But I was thinking I could cut one of these in half and have some little pumpkins in here. We'll see. Okay, we're going to try one of them first. And if it works well, then we'll go for the others. Okay, I have a couple others over here too. And now I have moss all over me, so. Now, a minute ago, so I have my good scissors, and I just needed to, like, get through the fabric. So, I did pre-test this to make sure that I could possibly cut it in half without having to get a knife and saw it and all that other stuff. Now, I would do that because you got to be dedicated to the craft, okay? And if that means that I'm bringing a kitchen knife in here to saw this thing in half, that's what I'm going to do, okay? Or a pocket knife or something. But luckily, I don't have to. So I'm going to just trim that to where it's like half trim. Now, I know you can't see that because it's so bright, but now I'm going to just take my scissors and chop this back half off, okay? So now it's only like part of a pumpkin, okay? And then, let me see. Where did I put my, here they are. Okay. Now, this all came like on one of those, what's it called? A pick with a bunch of pumpkins on it. So if you go to Hoblob and you see those cute little pumpkins on a pick, that's actually not bad. I just like one of them, I think, in there. What do you think? Okay, and then, hi Karen, how are you, love? The other thing that I found while I was digging through my stuff that I didn't know I had is this was on the little pumpkin pick, okay? And so it got me thinking that I could use it for this project. Let's see. Now, yeah, thank you, Marie. I'm glad you like this. I am liking it too, a lot. So, and again, we can totally axe this idea if we don't like it, but I think I'm gonna probably like it. So, oops, I mean to like totally make it kick up all that moss, but I'm thinking that I'm liking that in there as like the vine. Okay. Now I am going to throw a little bit more moss in here. Just cut it off. Okay. Just to give it that healthy moss feel. I'm not even gluing this into the box. Okay. I'm just literally shoving it in there. Because it does have a bottom, so like it's not going to fall out or anything like that. But I think this is perfect. Look how good That's pretty darn cute, I think. So you can comment the word August to get all the stuff to make this, okay? The cutouts and the link to get the club transfer for this month. You can also go check out my Etsy and find this shirt if you want to get this shirt, or many, I have tons of them on there, okay? You can also, by the way, if you didn't hear me earlier, this, what is it? Peach cobbler paste, which is what I used on top of the pumpkin to make the lines, is going away forever. So it's on sale right now along with the other summer spring colors, the violet, the eggshell blue. So make sure that you go check out the specials section and not only grab that stuff that's in last chance, but also get the stuff that's on sale. There's a ton of retired stuff on my website, and if you have not gotten your nominee paste yet, I don't know what you're waiting on. Okay, it's gold. It is not a shimmer. It is a regular matte paste, but it's gold, and I'm so excited about it. Plus, I think everyone else is too, and it is going to sell out fast. Do y'all remember last month how nobody ended up getting that green paste? That's because it sold out in like 2 days. Okay, so I expect that we will have a similar situation with nominee. If you don't grab it now, you won't be getting it. Okay? I love you all, and I hope that you have a great night. If you have any questions about all the stuff that we talked about tonight, you are welcome to send me a message anytime. And I just love you all. So thank you all so much for hanging out with me. Have a great night. We'll talk soon.